Hello everyone, we have our news for the week, so let's take a look. Maintenance, normal time as usual. Ending with maintenance, we have the Community Challenge, so that's both the Kingdom's Mightiest Warrior rerun and the Spectral Treasure Warden rerun. Xenogears World of Visions is also ending, and they are closing the Yoshikiri story rerun. So if you need to do any of that, you have till maintenance to finish up. And then new this week is more combined Final Fantasy X and 12. So they're giving us another 12 unit for free, and we have another regular 10 unit. So unit is going to be our regular unit. We get the 30 login shards there. She is premium. Her shards are not in the shop. Special bundle, same thing we saw with Penelo. So we're going to get Ashe. So we have her fragment bundle, and then you can outright buy her bundle. So essentially, Ashe is a copy of what we just saw with Penelo overall. So new cards. Essentially only one new card, as Ashe and Penelo have the same one. So Yuna's card, 170 attack and magic, 80% attack and magic, 500 flat attack and magic for light category on both of those. And Guardian's category is going to get a 500 flat attack and magic. So light Guardian will get 1,000 flat attack and magic. So a very nice card, especially for units that match both categories. And then Ashe's card, same as Penelo's, 130 magic, 50% magic, 25% limit damage, 500 flat for Final Fantasy XII. Okay card, you'll use it until you have something better to toss on them. And the pass itself looks to be exact copy of Penelo's, so more daily fragment challenge to clear for the stuff there, and then points in the Summoner's Path farm event. And pretty much just like Penelo, if you don't buy the Crest Pass, you'll get the unit and 75 shards. So that's EX1 plus 25, so you're 25 short. Or actually, 75 short from EX2. And then if you do buy the pass, you get EX2, and that's it. So still short on shards, but that's to be expected after Penelo. Unit itself, obviously giving her for free, so there's no boosts for global. Super Limit Burst unit. So her Super Trust, two-handed greatsword, 212 attack, 237 magic. She gets 500 flat magic. Everybody else can get the 20% physical evasion, 50% demon killer. Not bad there. Regular Trust is robe. 23 defense, 58 magic, 42 spirit, and 100% fill rate for LB gauge. I mean, magic is kind of low on that, so as long as you have her sword, probably not going to use that unless you're putting it on a Brave Shifts unit, and one form needs a lot of LB fill. She does have a leader skill, so it's 1,000 attack and magic, 200 defense and spirit for Rebellion only, and then 750 attack and magic, 200 defense and spirit for Lightning. So fairly decent overall. It gives a lot of options for building Rebellion and Lightning teams, which is kind of nice. And she herself is our Lightning field and buffer. So we can take a look there. So she's got some Lightning resist. EX2, 150 boost for herself. Very nice. She can make another unit provoke, which can be handy now and then. We got a cure on a cooldown. Unfortunately, it is on a cooldown, but having cures is nice. Also 5k barrier. Triple and quad cast. So she's got lightning and light chain moves. Modifiers are nothing special. 130 on the imperils. Cooldown to boost her limit. So we got 120 modifier and 300 store magic. Very nice. We have the stat buff. So 400 all stats, 300% limit damage. I really like seeing those. 160 demon kill is not terrible either. See, we got 300 magic spirits, 80% lightning, light, and dark, and 600 refresh over 3 turns. That's actually kind of nice for the mana and the resist if needed. Cooldown to unlock a couple of moves, and 300 magic buff for herself. She does have a 500% magic buff as well, which is super nice. One use Magnus, but still very nice to see. So she's got her 70% lightning field. And then she has a secondary field of 50% lightning and light. So nice to have those options there. Double hand unit, so she's got all that. See, auto cast status ailment resist for 2 turns at the start. That's nice. Unlock moves, 800x modifiers. I mean, even with the quad cast, that's not that much damage nowadays. See, spells, status ailment resist, very nice. She can be lightning, also nice. So both limits, bolting. For the base limit, we got 35 Greatsword down, 130 lightning down, 80 spirit break, 280 modifier. And for the super, we got 40 Greatsword down, 130 lightning still, 80 spirit, and 380 modifier. So 500 on her limit. Overall, for not Neo Vision Plus, she's not terrible damage, I don't think. Unfortunately, Neo Vision Plus are where the damage at, and she's obviously not Neo Vision Plus, so her damage not going to be matching that. But I mean, decent unit overall, especially for lightning teams. Big lightning field and everything is nice. And we do get her for free if we just do the event. And then last bit of news we have is the Final Fantasy X banner. So we have Devoted Summoner Yuna. So her step up seems to be pretty much just like Jet. So we have the same units as secondary raid up. She is also getting a global upgrade. I'm expecting the exact same things that Jet just got. Super two-handed staff, 28 attack, 227 magic, 174 spirit. She gets 500 flat magic. And everybody can get the 30% Esper and Evo damage. So very nice, seeing she is evoke damage. Regular Trust accessory, 500 health, 50 mana, 68 magic. And then it's got 30% Esper and Evoke damage. Again, nice options to have the Esper and Evo stuff on. So Leader Skill is one of the global upgrades, and essentially the light version of Jet. So 1200 attack and magic, 200 defense and spirit for light category, Clash Light, Clash Supports. And then in Morale Fights, 1200 attack and magic, 750 defense spirit, light, Clash Light, and Clash Support. And then they're also boosting her party amp. I'm expecting 120 just like Jet has. So essentially we're looking at the light version of Jet, leader and boost. So we can take a look at the rest of her stuff on the JP side. So she's got a little bit of light resist. So EX2 for the party boost. Like I said, that's listed as boosted. Jet is 120. I'm expecting 120. Big barrier, 4-turn cooldown. Could be useful. So we got regular fire magic, 300 modifier, still nothing too special. 130 fire down, and then she's got the 100 evoke fire bolting. And same thing for light. Modifier on the chaos light, 400. I mean, modifier is a low to do much with overall. Cooldown the boost herself, so she's got the 40 fire and light on that, 300 magic, 50 modifier for her limit, and 300% storm magic. 5 uses to cure a zombie. That could be handy. And a cooldown for fire evoke, 500x modifier. So it could be handy in actual trials. But for the most part, we're using our limit for the main damage, which unfortunately, because she's an evoke unit and they're afraid of evoke damage, looks kind of low. So she can summon any Esper, which is nice because she can do a couple fields. So we got fire, ice, light, and dark imperil fields on the enemy side, all 30%. For the most part, you're going to bring a breaker that probably has a 40%. But if not, you get a little bit of options, especially because she does actually have light and she does light damage. She does have her usual spells, so we got Heal, Cure, Dispel, and Fire, Ice, Lightning, Water resist buffs. She can also imbue light, which is always nice to see. And as far as the limit, so base limit, we got 30 staff down, 130 light down, and 40 X modifier on evoke damage, 3 hits. And for the super, 40 staff down, 130 light, and 90 evoke light modifier. So again, 90 evoke modifier on the limit is something that we've been seeing for a very long time. So I mean, even with the 50 boost in her kit and her old unit accessory to boost by another 80, we're still looking at kind of lowish damage overall at this point. It's just a shame that they seem to be afraid of evoke damage completely. Because I believe even like the first evoke unit we have at Terra has a 90x modifier and a limit. The only difference is she doesn't have any elemental boosts, and I don't think she has storm magic. Plus, you know, she's dual wield without the extra stuff, so modern evoke units pretty much only deal more damage by having some elemental boost, a little bit of storm magic, and higher stats. Be nice if they actually give us good modifiers on evoke damage, but overall she's not a terrible unit. I mean, essentially, if you're going to min-max a light team, just like Jet, she's going to be the best because she's going to have the slightly better light boost for the NV plus units that don't get their own light boost at all. Plus, she's the highest modifier leader. It's a decent unit overall. I won't be pulling directly for her, though. I'll just use, I think I got a bunch of 10+1 tickets. We'll just do random pulls again. Especially because they did hint at global units starting with anniversary, which is the end of this month. So we're getting pretty close to that. And we'll have to see what they did for that unit to hype it up and everything. But that's pretty much all the news we have right now. So nothing really new event-wise this week, which is to be expected. So we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.